All right, 11th best game of 2024. We got Boise State taking on number 7th ranked Oregon. It is week 2. Both teams are 1-0, and this game is on Peacock. I had mixed feelings about games being on Peacock because I like to flip channels during college football Saturdays. Anyway, Boise State has Heisman candidate Ashton Jeanty. He had a huge game last week. Oregon goes 3-and-out on the first drive of the game. Ross James in to punt it. Just a 33-yard punt here. It's going to be returned by Latrell Caples for a 17-yard gain. They're going to start the drive at about midfield. Third play of the drive for Boise State. Hand up to Ashton Jeanty, the Heisman candidate. He's going to get a 17-yard gain to Oregon's 24-yard line. 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 11. Maddox Madsen drops back. Looking for Cameron Camper. It's going to be incomplete. Nico Reed on the coverage. So on 4th down, out comes Jonah Dalmas for a 42-yard field goal. Kick is up. It is good. Boise State goes up 3-0 with 9:29 left in the first quarter. Oregon ball now. Third play of the drive for him. Dylan Gabriel. Play action. He's going to pass it to Evan Stewart. It looks like he got the first down, but he's marked short. So Oregon State goes 3-and-out for their second straight drive. Super close call here. I guess he was just barely short. Boise State ball. Third play of the drive for him. 3rd and 6. Maddox Madsen drops back. Finds Chase Penry. He stopped short of the first down. Jabbar Muhammad on the tackle. Boise State goes 3-and-out. Oregon ball. First play of the drive for him. Dylan Gabriel with the play action. He's looking deep. He finds Evan Stewart down the field. He gets all the way to the 5-yard line. They're in the red zone. Two plays later, 2nd and goal, Dylan Gabriel. He's going to take it himself, and he gets the touchdown after the extra point from Atticus Sappington. Oregon goes up 7-3 with 4:36 left in the first quarter. Boise State ball, first play of the drive. Maddox Madsen with a play action. Looking, finds Cameron Camper. He gets 21 yards. Next play, another play action for Madsen. Looking, finds Latrell Caples. He gets 21 yards. Handful of plays later, 2nd and 10. Madsen drops back. Pass is going to be short, incomplete, but there's a flag on the field. They call roughing the passer on Derek Harmon, so that moves the ball up to Oregon's 11-yard line. Bart Starr fans watching this footage like, man, that ain't nothing. Anyway, 3 plays later, 3rd and short. Boise State handoff to Ashton Jeanty. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. After the extra point from Jonah Dalmas, Boise State goes up 10-7 with 14:20 left in the second quarter. Oregon ball, second play of the drive. Dylan Gabriel, handoff to Jordan James. Breaks through, gets 12 yards. 2 more plays later, 2nd and 7. Gabriel drops back. He's going to be sacked by Rodney Robinson for an 8-yard loss. That makes it 3rd and 15. Dylan Gabriel drops back. He's going to be brought down again, this time by Shea Oladipo. Oregon's going to have to punt the ball. Boise State ball, third play of the drive, 3rd and 11. Empty backfield for Madsen. Checks it down to Ashton Jeanty, but he's going to be stopped by Bryce Betcher. No gain. Boise State goes 3-and-out. James Ferguson Reynolds out to punt it. He's going to get about a 39-yard punt here. Tez Johnson's going to return it. He's got a little green ahead of him. He's going to get a 24-yard return. So Oregon's going to start the drive at Boise State's 34-yard line. First play of the drive for Oregon. Dylan Gabriel, play action. Looking. He's looking. He finds Evan Stewart for the 34-yard touchdown on the first play of the drive. After the extra point from Atticus Sappington, Oregon goes up 14-10 with 9:28 left in the first half. Third play of Boise State's next drive. Maddox Madsen drops back. Looking. Pass is going to be incomplete, intended for Matt Wagner. So Boise State goes 3-and-out for their second straight drive. Oregon ball now, 1st and 20 after a holding call. Dylan Gabriel checks it down to Trayshawn Holden. And he's going to get called for an unsportsmanlike penalty on this play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, no.
So 2nd and 16 turns into 2nd and 27 after the penalty. 3rd and 23 now for Oregon. Empty backfield for Dylan Gabriel. He's going to be sacked by Andrew Simpson for an 11-yard loss. It's going to be 4th down and 34, and they're going to have to punt the ball at their own 4-yard line. Ross James in to punt it. He gets it off. He's going to get a 48-yard punt here. Cooper Jones is going to return it. He's got a little room ahead of him. He gets a 22-yard return. Boise State starts the drive at Oregon's 30-yard line. Second play of the drive for him. Madsen to Latrell Caples for a 13-yard gain. Next play. Madsen with another play action. He's looking. He finds Cameron Camper in the end zone for the 17-yard score. After the extra point from Jonah Dalmas, Boise State goes up 17-14 with 4:51 left in the first half. And check this replay out. This man's ready for the pros with this toe tap. Oregon ball again, a few plays into the drive. Free play, someone jumps off sides. Doesn't matter, Dylan Gabriel finds Terrence Ferguson for a 15-yard gain. 3 plays later, 3rd and 6. Dylan Gabriel pitches it to Tez Johnson. He gets stopped for a 1-yard loss. Oregon's going to punt the ball. Boise State ball, 1:52 left in the first half. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Ashton Jeanty breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He gets a 31-yard gain here to about midfield. This young man is super exciting to watch. I can't wait to see what he does with the Raiders. 3 plays later, 3rd and 6. Madsen drops back, finds Matt Lauter. He's going to get 10 yards. 3 plays later, 46 seconds left now. Hand off to Ashton Jeanty. He's going to get 12 yards. 2 plays later, 2nd and 10. Madsen drops back. Looks. Finds Prince Strawn. They got a 1st and goal now with 20 seconds left. Next play, 1st and goal, Madsen. He's looking for Cameron Camper, but it's incomplete. Nico Reed on the coverage. They throw a flag at first, but they determined that there was no penalty on the play.
The contact was ruled legal and second down.
10 seconds left, 2nd and goal. Little play action there for Maddox Madsen. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Chase Penry. Nico Reed on the coverage again. With just 5 seconds left in the first half to bring out Jonah Dalmas for a 20-yard field goal. Kick is good. Boise State's going to go into the halftime with a 20-14 lead. Second half now, Boise State punts the ball in their first drive of the second half, so it's Oregon ball, first play of their drive. Hand off to Jordan James. He's going to get 10 yards in the first down. Next play. Play action for Dylan Gabriel. He's going to run it himself. And he gets hit hard by Alex Tubner. They review this for targeting. Fortunately, Dylan Gabriel does get up from this. Unfortunately, the refs review this and they do call targeting on Alex Tubner. His night is done after this. What are y'all thoughts on this? Leave a comment if you feel like it. So the penalty moves the ball up to the 39-yard line. 1st and 20 for Oregon after a holding call. Another handoff to Jordan James. He's going to get 10 yards. 2 plays later, 3rd and 8. Cameraman hitting us with those extreme close-ups. Dylan Gabriel drops back to pass. Finds Trayshawn Holden. He's got nothing but green ahead of him. Gets some huge yards after the catch. He high-fives his teammate as he's going into the end zone. He gets the touchdown. Atticus Sappington in to make it a 1-point game. Kick is up. It hits the crossbar. It's no good, so the score is tied up at 20 with 9:09 left in the third quarter. Boise State ball now, second play of the drive. Maddox Madsen. He's looking for Ashton Jeanty. Almost intercepted by Jordan Birch. He might have taken that to the house, too. Next play, 3rd and 12. Madsen drops back. Looking for Prince Strawn. It's going to be incomplete. Jabbar Muhammad on the coverage. Boise State goes 3 and out. James Ferguson Reynolds in to punt it. And he's going to get a 68-yard punt here. Oregon starts to drive at their own 4-yard line, and they do nothing. They go 4 and out. So it's Boise State ball again. Second play of the drive. Madsen looking. He's looking for Austin Bolt, but it's going to be incomplete. Jabbar Muhammad on the coverage. Next play, 3rd and 9. Empty backfield for Maddox Madsen. He's looking for Ashton Jeanty. It's going to be incomplete. Devin Jackson on the coverage. So a 3 and out from Boise State. James Ferguson Reynolds in to punt it. Gets a 47-yard punt here. Tez Johnson's going to return it. He evades some defenders. He gets some decent blocking ahead of him. And he's got nothing but green ahead of him now. He runs it back 85 yards for the touchdown. Extra point from Atticus Sappington is good. Oregon goes up 27-20 with 3:57 left in the third quarter. What a huge return. Boise State ball, third play of the drive. 3rd and 5, handoff to Ashton Jeanty. He's going to get 8 yards and a first down. 3 plays later, 3rd and 7. Madsen drops back. Looks and finds Latrell Caples for a first down. 2 plays later, 2nd and 10. Maddox Madsen. Looking for Cameron Camper is incomplete. Nico Reed on the coverage yet again. Next play, 3rd and 10. Maddox Madsen. Looking for Prince Strawn. They initially ruled this a catch, but they review it and they determine that the ball hit the ground. Boise State's going to try to hurry up to the line, but the refs review it anyway. So out comes Jonah Dalmas for a 54-yard field goal. Kick is up. It looks like it has a distance, but it's no good. Oregon's still up 27-20 as we close out the third quarter. Oregon ball, few plays into the drive. Dylan Gabriel drops back. He escapes some pressure, steps up and runs himself, gets a 9-yard gain. Next play, Oregon looking to go up 2 scores. 1st and 10, play action. Gabriel checks it down to Patrick Herbert. He fumbles the ball. It's forced by Zion Washington, recovered by Marco Notriani. And Boise State steals some of the momentum from Oregon. Boise State ball after the turnover. First play of the drive for him. Hand off to Ashton Genty. He breaks through. He's got nothing but green ahead of him. He's going to run this one all the way to the end zone for the 70-yard touchdown. After the extra point from Jonah Dalmas, the game is tied up at 27 with 13:09 left. Oregon ball again. Drive starts at their own 12 after a holding call on the kickoff. Handoff to Jordan James. Gets a 9-yard gain. Next play. Might have been a little bit of miscommunication there. Dylan Gabriel runs it himself. The ball comes out. It's a fumble. It's forced by Andrew Simpson. Recovered by Ty Benefield. Boise State has the ball with great field position. Boise State ball, second play of the drive. Handoff to who else? Ashton Genty gets a 6-yard gain and a first down. 2 more plays later, 2nd and 6. Another handoff to Ashton Genty. Breaks through. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown, his 3rd score of the game. After the extra point from Jonah Dalmas, Boise State goes up 34-27 with 10:15 left in this game. Jonah Dalmas kicks the ball off. Noah Whittington's going to return this one. He gets some decent blocking, evades some defenders, and he's got Green ahead of him. Another good block here, and Whittington's going to take this one all the way to the end zone for a 100-yard kickoff return score. Extra point from Atticus Sappington is good. Score is tied up at 34 with 9:59 left. Looking like Devin Hester out here. Boise State ball now, 3rd play of the drive, 3rd and 7. Madsen drops back. Looks, finds Cameron Camper for a first down. 3 plays later, 3rd and 12. Madsen drops back. Looking. He's going to be sacked by Jordan Birch. Boise State's going to punt the ball. Oregon ball, 2nd play of the drive. Empty backfield for Dylan Gabriel. Looks and finds Terrence Ferguson for a 10-yard gain. 2 plays later, it's 2nd and 16 after an illegal formation penalty and a 1-yard loss. Dylan Gabriel looking deep for Evan Stewart, but it's incomplete. Next play, 3rd and 16. Dylan Gabriel drops back. He's looking deep. He's looking for Trayshawn Holden, but it's incomplete. He overthrows him. Oregon's going to punt the ball. Boise State ball, 2nd play of the drive for him. Empty backfield for Maddox Madsen. He's looking for Matt Lauder. It's going to be incomplete. Bryce Betcher on the coverage. Next play, 3rd and 6. Madsen drops back. Looking for Latrell Cables. It's incomplete. Brandon Johnson on the coverage. Boise State goes 3 and out with 3:44 left. Oregon ball, first play of the drive for him. Gabriel checks it down to Kenyon Sadiq on the screen pass, and he gets 14 yards. 3 plays later, 3rd and 1. We're at the 2-minute timeout. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. Dylan Gabriel with the play action. He finds Terrence Ferguson for a huge first down. Next play, Gabriel drops back. He's looking for Trayshawn Holden. It's going to be incomplete, but there's a flag on the field. They call pass interference on Jeremiah Irby. That moves the ball up to Boise State's 28-yard line. Next play, handoff to Jordan James. He gets 6 yards. And as the clock runs down to 1:20, Boise State uses their first timeout. 2 plays later, under a minute now, the clock is running. 3rd and 1, handoff to Jordan James. He gets 11 yards, gives Oregon a 1st and goal, and Boise State uses their second timeout. 1st and goal, 43 seconds left, handoff to Jordan James. He gets just a yard, but Boise State uses their last timeout. So now Oregon can run the clock down and kick a game-winning field goal from Atticus Sappington. On 3rd and goal, Dylan Gabriel's going to move the ball to the middle of the field to make the kick as easy as possible for Sappington. They run the clock down to 2 seconds. Atticus Sappington out for the game-winning 25-yard kick. It's good right down the middle. Oregon wins a thriller, 37-34 against Boise State. They avoid the upset in an exciting matchup. And folks, that's your 11th best game of 2024. Thank y'all for watching. Blessings.
Bobby Boucher. Come on, Bobby. Thank you, Mr. Lavigator. Tell me, what is your secret? How do you find yourself in the right position all the time?
That's a good question. What happens is the center has the ball first, and quarterback will say hike. That's when the center puts the ball into the hands of the quarterback. So what I'll do is I'll start tackling the quarterback unless he give the ball to somebody else, in which case I'll try to tackle that person.